Wow, you didn't hold back. Don't eat me. Isn't that gorgeous? Wow, I just find about it.
Oh, it's
Hey guys, welcome back to another Destination Sweet Eats. Now the last time you saw us, we were having a more chill day as we made our way from Minato City to Chuo City, where we visited an 80-year-old pudding master, geeked out at the Harry Potter Plaza, and ended up wet and cold exploring all that Ginza had to offer. But even taking it a little easy, we were starting to feel the ever-dangerous presence of travel burnout.
After like 2 hours, I finally found a bench.
And we were still very early into our Japan travel adventures. So today we decided to start our day off nice and early, thanks to jet lag, where we could enjoy the cool, quiet morning and be in the presence of nature.
Wow.
Before jumping headfirst into the electric lights of Akihabara and the craziness of Asakusa. So let's go. On this crisp morning, we headed into Ueno Park to explore and to try to take things a bit slower. The famous Ueno Park was first established in 1873 as one of Japan's first and largest public park. The park was created to celebrate culture and the arts, as well as an important historical site housing many temples and mausoleums of powerful and famous Japanese shogun and rulers. It also has many museums, the famous Ueno Zoo, and of course, a Starbucks. Not to mention one of the more popular spots in Tokyo to view the sakura in the spring. So today we're at Ueno Park. And there are no cherry blossoms left, except a few little bits. So I can just imagine how beautiful this is when there are a lot of cherry blossoms, but it's a pretty day, very beautiful. Let us show you what's left. And that's it. We saw some cherry blossoms. But look at that Japanese maple, guys. This is just as beautiful. Wow. This guy flew over here wondering what we're doing, I guess. Wondering if we have food. So it is a cool rainy morning here in Ueno Park, and we're just walking around, enjoying the scenery, relaxing, and it is beautiful here. This is just a rest stop. It's not even the most beautiful parts, but I've heard Ueno Park is overrated, but I don't know. To me, it looks really beautiful. Much better than what we have at home. Just remember, when you're in Japan, there's so much to see, but don't burn yourself out like we are. Remember, it's also a vacation too. This is the Tokyo National Museum. This is the reflection pool behind me. Look how clean and beautiful it is. And this park is huge. And there's actually a Starbucks over there, which is kind of convenient. But yeah, we're just kind of chilling, walking around and just enjoying the sights around us. Well, that's a sight. There's a guy standing right in the middle. So funny. And just when we thought there was no cherry blossom left in Ueno Park, we came across this stunning little area that still had a few flowering cherry blossoms left. Now, this isn't your typical single-whorled cherry blossom. This is a multi-layered cherry blossom which creates full blooms almost similar to a rose. It was so gorgeous to see. After that, we headed into the Ueno Park train station and of course made our way to the food stalls. There weren't many open, but the gleaming onpan from Ginza Kimuriya Shohoten was calling our name, so we had to pick up some to try. And of course, I couldn't resist checking out the Starbucks. So what did we get? Melon.
Cafe latte.
So this is their melon frappuccino. Look at this, so cute. They have like green frosting. And there's fruit at the bottom. Excited to try that. In here, we bought the #1 melon pan. Well, melon. And then they got these two little manjus here. Correction, these are called onpan, not manju. One apricot and one, I think it's uncle. Oh look, paper straw. That's cool, the Starbucks. But it's really fat. Oh, it says thank you in English. And this is their melon frappuccino. Let's try. It's good. Wow. This is so good. It tastes like if you took melona, but added cantaloupe at the bottom. Wow, it's so good. I can't tell if the frosting or the whipped cream tastes like onion. The whipped cream just tastes sweet, I think. Wow, this melon frappuccino, you gotta try it. It's so good. It's not even that sweet. Let's mix it up, give it a little bit more oomph.
The one good and bad thing about Japan is that their trends come and go really quickly.
Highly recommend you try this. So good.
So catch this drink next spring if you're in the area.
Got something new.
Very melony.
Good.
But I like the melon chunks on the bottom.
Right, it's like the Malona bar. Very good.
And then we bought their #1 seller of their melon pond. Ooh. Wait, what is in here? There is melon in here, I think.
Just to be clear, in my experience with melon pan, when I get it, typically it doesn't mean it has melon in it. It just means that the outside of the bun looks like a melon. So it's mainly the texture, not necessarily the filling.
So we're gonna give this a try. Itadakimasu. Wow. There is a melon custard or a fruit custard here. I'm not even sure if it's melon because I drank that, but wow. This is so good. Now, what is that flavor? Because I couldn't tell because I was drinking the melon drink.
Melon?
It's melon?
No.
Normally, I don't like melon pan because the top is too sweet for me. But this one's not that sweet. Even though you see the sugar, it's not that sweet. That is so good. No wonder it's their #1 seller. Wow. I would eat that every day if I could. Okay, so this is their manju.
I don't know why I keep calling these things manju, but I know they're onpan, so you can leave comments if you'd like to.
But this is the apricot one. Oh yeah, there is bean inside with a little bit of apricot. We're gonna give this a try. Itadakimasu. I like the apricot. It has a nice like a sourness to it that balances the sweetness of the anko, but it's not even that sweet. Wow, this is so good. I know I keep saying it's so good, but it's not even that sweet. But it's so good.
Apricot? It's much more sweeter. Good.
And it's so easy to eat. The outside is just a soft bread. And then I guess we'll try their #1 seller. This has the red bean anko inside without any of the fruit, so we're gonna give this a try. That's so good. It's sweet anko, but it's not the overly sweet one like back home. The food here is just way better. Gotta give this a try.
This I'm familiar with. The bread is soft.
And how was your cafe latte from Starbucks?
Good way to clear your mouth. Clear your mouth.
It was still really early in the morning, but it was perfect timing to get us to our next foodie destination. Sensoji Temple.
We're here for the street food.
Located in Tokyo's Asakusa district, it's the city's oldest religious building.
Go around, let them take their pictures. I smell something. Look at this, guys. Oh my goodness. It's all closed right now. They're not open yet. Look at that machine. It's how they make it. Like normal everyday things for people. The street is so cute. And sakura hanging across there. It's shaped like sushi. Yeah, this is huge. Look at this. I mean, you've seen the pictures, but when you come and see it for yourself, it's like a different experience.
We recommend you get there early, even though everything isn't open yet. Because it's great to look around and experience Sensoji for what it is.
That bridge is just gorgeous.
And then you're first in line for when the food stalls open.
Our first street food of this trip. We decided to get the mochi dango with the sweet soy sauce. Itadakimasu.
It's hot. Maybe hot. Oh, okay.
Oh. Wow. That's really sweet.
Good.
But it's good. The mochi is so soft. Definitely recommend trying that one.
There were a lot of stands to choose from, but at this next stand, there were so many different protein choices that we had a hard time deciding which one to get. But it was a no-brainer to get the golden 10 yen cheese coin right next door.
Oh, what did we get here? So,
Purple squid.
and
a
a special
special
roast.
roast.
Wow, look at that. It's steaming hot. Ooh, that looks and smells amazing. And I also picked up This golden coin with cheese. So we're gonna try all these right now. Wow, you didn't like hold back. You got the big one.
Yeah.
All right. Itadakimasu.
All right.
It's like, don't eat me.
Mmm.
So good. What kind of sauce is on it? Is it like
Like
a
a sweet, same
shoyu sugar?
soy sauce and shoyu sugar.
Wow.
Look at that.
So
Great.
steamy good. Okay, I don't know what kind of meat this is, but it's called the special roast. Wow, wow. Itadakimasu. Mmm. Ah,
I think it's steak.
wonderful. Mmm. Wow.
Good.
Super chewy. A little koge, which means burnt. Oh, it's good. It's definitely very chewy. Bank of Korea. I guess it's Korean, this one. It has cheese in the middle, so when you open it, look at that cheese bowl. And we're gonna give this a try. Itadakimasu. Hot. Hot. Mmm. That's good. It's slightly sweet. The pancake is a little sweet, but the cheese is like, I don't know, not mozzarella. Yeah. Behaves like mozzarella. This is so good. I highly recommend this one. And this was 500 yen for this. Somebody needs to make this back home. It would do really well. Here is like a French fry station, and you have toppings that go on it. You shake, shake, shake it like a McDonald's. This is what I want. Takoyaki. Wow. Look at that. Looks good, right? So this is the melon pond that the guy from Oni in Japan recommended. We're gonna give this a try later on. Yeah, look at that. Looks so big. It smells great too. All these famous people that eat it. We're gonna come back and try this. But look at this wok. It's just, wow. Oh look, they have a shooting game in there. That's so cute. The one thing I learned about Sensoji Temple area is you can just stay here all day. There's so many little side streets that connect to Sensoji. You just want to walk down every single street over here. So pace yourself. There is a lot to see here. It's like just when you think the first row or street of like little vendors in front of Sensoji Temple, it's like amazing and big. It's like you come to the back and it's like, that's nothing. All these little side streets are where it's at. It's amazing.
After walking around the side streets a bit, we made our way back to the main Sensoji area.
Wow. Look what like 20 minutes later look like, guys. This is crazy. So this is the melon pan. They didn't have the whipped cream, so they just had the ice cream. So we got the vanilla. It smells amazing. Itadakimasu. Wow. If you're in Sensoji, stand in line for this or get here early. They open at 10, but it seems they opened a little early. Yay for us. This is so good. Totally worth it. It almost tastes like a soft ice cream sugar cone with vanilla ice cream. Highly recommend this place.
Crispy outside, crunchy, ice cream.
Super soft on the inside. Second melon pan we had today, and I think I like melon pan. So good. I got it! The strawberry omelet. It's covered in like a hard sugar glaze, I guess. But it just looks so pretty. I had to try it. So here we go. Itadakimasu. Oh. It's hard. Wow. Okay. Wait.
It's a lollipop.
It kind of feels like a lollipop.
It's a
How are you supposed to
lollipop.
eat it? Wait.
Nah, you're supposed to lick it.
Oh, here.
Oh. Never mind.
Wow. That has a very interesting texture to it, but it's real good. It's like chewing on a lollipop, but the inside is super soft because of the strawberry. This is so good. Kids would love this. I recommend getting this. Put it in your mouth.
Oh, wow.
It kind of just like bursts in your mouth, right?
Really juicy.
Yeah. Once you get past the sugar coat,
Oh.
it's super juicy. I think I prefer just plain strawberries, but that's actually really good too because it,
It does taste like a jam.
yeah,
Yeah.
almost like a strawberry candy. Gochisousama. So we're walking down these side alleys here. These are so cool. Do you want Oden?
Chris didn't seem all that interested, but I love Oden.
Oh, babe, look, there's more Oden.
I guess this was our sign to make this our next stop for another destination sweet eats.
Okay, I'm gonna get some Oden. Oh my god, it's so good. All right, we couldn't I couldn't resist. Wanted to try some Oden here. It smelled so good. We found 2 stalls as we were walking by, so we just picked one. But I got a variety of items here. This is fish cake, konnyaku. We got some daikon, which is our favorite as well. Ooh, it's so hot. Itadakimasu. Wow, that is so soft. This one is tofu, I think. Like a fried tofu. I'm afraid it's gonna be really hot. Wow, this is so good. And then we're gonna take a bit of that daikon. When you're in Japan, if you see some Oden, don't be afraid, just get it. All the stuff in here is good. Definitely a must visit when you come to Sensoji. Found one of the side streets by the street food vendors. But yeah, definitely stop by, get the Oden. We're bringing in the crowds. Good advertisement. Itadakimasu.
And no surprise, no complaints from this guy.
It's not too salty, yeah?
It's good for a cold day.
Yeah. The ones back home are like
better when
super
it's
salty. This one is good. So good. Look at this street. It feels like a movie set. I mean, look at these little stools you can sit on. This would be so nice at night. Wow, look at these flavors, babe. Check that out, guys. This is huge. Into donkey. Oh, look at that eel. Wow. It's cool saltwater tanks outside of donkey.
Although the huge sign in front of Don Quixote was impressive, what caught my eye mostly were the little food trucks.
Look at this food truck. This is a great idea. They're the cutest.
This area was so impressive. There were so many covered shopping streets and alleys that we couldn't decide which way to go. And then we came across this mega wrestling battle.
Is it a cucumber?
After all that excitement, it was time to find some more food. And we came across this Taiyaki stand, which we had to stop off and try because we hadn't had any Taiyaki on this trip yet.
Yes. Yeah. Arigatou gozaimasu. Alright, so we had to pick up the Taiyaki. This is the sweet potato and this is the custard.
Actually, I had those completely backwards, so don't listen to me.
So we're gonna take a bite out of this. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's so hot. So hot. Which one should we do? I forget which is which already.
Well, that was pretty obvious.
We'll just give this one a try.
Try it.
It's so hot. Itadakimasu. Wow.
Which one is that?
See the steam? This is a custard.
Oh.
So hot. The outside is perfectly chewy. It's not too like dense or fat on the inside. It's just like a skin. More filling than there is outside. But check that out. It's super hot. My fingers are burning. So good. And now this is the sweet potato. I haven't tried the sweet potato before. That's why I wanted to get it. The custard is usually my go-to. But itadakimasu. This one's good too. It's not like you can taste the sweet potato, but it's not super sweet. Like they added too much sugar in it. It tastes like a natural sweet.
Which one's your favorite?
I think I like the sweet potato. That one is really good. Custard's good too. They're kind of like both really good, but between the two right now, I think the sweet potato is better. You gotta try it.
Careful, it's hot. It's really hot.
Oh, whoa.
It's good job.
Girl.
Do you like it better than the custard?
I think I like the custard better.
You like the custard better?
But it's good. It'd be like soup then.
So good. The sweet potato taiyaki. Definitely worth giving it a try. So good.
Crispy, sweet, and piping hot to the last bite. I definitely recommend you get some taiyaki if you're in Japan.
And this is Sensoji after everything is open.
One thing I learned about big tourist spots is to come early. Even though nothing's open yet, at least walk around, get a feel of the place so you know exactly where you want to go when things open up. But definitely come early.
Wow, this is crazy. A lot of people in their kimonos, so pretty. I don't know how people can dress in kimonos. It's so hot. And that is the entrance to Sensoji. Major difference from this morning. Woo! Just in case you're wondering, there is a Starbucks in Sensoji. Of course. Starbucks everywhere.
Our next stop was the famous Akihabara. Totally not food related, but Chris was dying to see this place, especially at night.
We are in Akihabara. Wow. This is Akihabara Station. We are on the electric street during the day.
Yeah, we gotta stay here at some night.
Akihabara is the ultimate destination for fans of anime, manga, video games, maid cafes, and idol culture. And even though Chris was super excited to be here, we both quickly realized that Akihabara wasn't our kind of place. It's a place where you get what you need to get and go. There's no resting, and there is no place to sit anywhere. We made our way over to Tamashii Nations, which was more of a museum rather than a store. So we took pictures of all the Dragon Ball figures that we couldn't buy to show the kids, and then out of nowhere, we got caught in a weird freak lightning storm. This made us head into the train station where I couldn't resist picking up a snack from one of the mini bakeries in this train station and made our way towards Tokyo Character Street. Another big mistake, as this underground street was jam-packed with people. Upon exiting the craziness of the station, it led us to this gorgeous lobby, which made us feel like we weren't in Japan anymore. Marunouchi is an ultra-prestigious business district between Tokyo Station and the Imperial Palace. I really wanted to check out the palace and its impressive gardens, but my feet were killing me. This was our first sighting of a bench, and we decided to take a break and rest our feet for a bit.
After like 2 hours, I finally found a bench to sit. I'm so tired. And this whole trip, we've just been like snacking the whole time and haven't really had a full meal. So we are gonna have a snack again. I'm gonna eat some cheese bread. He's gonna have a hot dog bun. Itadakimasu. Take a break, rest our feet, and enjoy the views.
Anything would taste good.
As we were resting, I noticed not one, but many people taking pictures of the ground. At first, I thought it was weird, and when I realized what they were doing, I took advantage of the rain puddles just like they were for that epic shot. As we sat there, we saw many people going up to the top of this building across the street. So we decided to check it out and realized it was a shopping mall called Kite. And because this guy loves shopping malls so much, he wasn't opposed to checking it out.
It's Kitte Mall. Damn. It is massive. Let's go eat something.
Unknowingly, we actually exited the mall to this other building next to it, and they had a surutontan there, so we thought we'd give it a try. The menu here was a little different and not as much fresh fish as the one back at home, which was a little surprising. But they had a cool touchpad ordering system, which made it easier for us to order our food. While this guy enjoyed his beer, I decided to try their house-made kimchi, and it was surprisingly very flavorful, not very spicy though.
Not really kimchi. That's good. Still good.
And the one thing I forgot about surutontan are the size of their bowls. They are massive, and the whole time, Chris was regretting not sharing a bowl.
I think we should have said one bowl.
Two bowls. Mix this up a little bit.
Overall, the flavor was just okay. This was one place that surprisingly tastes better back at home in Hawaii than in Japan.
This is like the one.
Different.
It's different.
Oh, yeah. It's missing the truffle.
The truffle. This. Wish me luck.
After that, we headed up to where we were supposed to go in the first place, which was the rooftop of the Kite Mall. It had a gorgeous view of the square, of the station, and the cityscape behind it. Unfortunately, it started to rain, so we had to head back down into the mall. And even though we realized that Akihabara wasn't exactly our cup of tea, we made a point of going back to the hustle and bustle of the city in the evening. And Chris was right. Akihabara is a whole other experience once the sun sets. We didn't stay long to do much of anything there, but we did enjoy seeing the lights start to come on as the sun set and watching the cars and trains go by. Also know that what you see on social media isn't exactly what you'll see with your own eyes. They play a lot with the contrast in those pictures, so like with most things, it's best to come and see this place with your own eyeballs and experience this in person. And would it be a Japan trip if we didn't make a stop off at Mr. Donut? There wasn't any Pokemon collab like last time, but they did have this special donut that I did want to give a try. This was the Poden Koi Matcha Whip Azuki Mochi Donut. This basically has azuki bean and matcha whipped cream inside of this mochi donut, dipped in a matcha white chocolate, and it was delicious.
All right, we're trying the papaya we bought. Let's see if it tastes as good as back home.
Not very juicy. Not very sweet.
Well, what did you expect? Lucky we live Hawaii, yeah?
Well, we are known for our papayas, so... Well, it is what it is. You make do with what you got.
And you can only guess what my breakfast the next morning was. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you on the next one.
I'm gonna go lipstick. $148? 8th floor. Oh my god. Things we do for our kids.